Stuyman. Okay. Okie dokie. Jeez. Oh, blue chocobo. Okay. Where am I going? What am I doing? Nafika's altar. Okay. Where am I going? I know where I'm going for 0.2 seconds and then I immediately forget. That's the stream. Hey, sorry, we're late.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken. After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
Hi, Raven.
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice damned god is indeed trapped within. And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
Fair enough.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon, of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment. Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
Uh-oh.
We could face another calamity.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Bahamut. Hi, Zara. Huh?
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
This bitch.
What in the hells are you doing here?
Bahamut. It's fucking Nero again.
A pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
Who is this man?
Who is this man? Don't worry about him. He's just a guy. This is Sid's boyfriend.
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
What do you want, Nero?
Kiss.
I was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend.
He's got a massive pimple on his head. It's his third eye. Sid has one of those too.
As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
Isn't that some Hindu religion stuff? Maybe? I don't know, but all quote-unquote purebred Garleans have a third eye. That's some lore stuff that I remember them talking about.
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanal since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
I'm sorry. Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity.
Yeah, brag about it some more, why don't you?
And as luck would have it, I am graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
Look at all the looks Nero's getting right now.
And what, you just expect us to accept? You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
Trust? You wound me, Garland. All those years, studying side by side at the Academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I. But sentiment aside, have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame?
Extolta's like, surprise Pikachu face? That was what they were gonna do! Send me in, coach!
Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
What is with you and control, Nero?
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Booba!
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartano while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
God, whoever... You noticed my pick. Oh yeah, I got the new glam and I wore it, but because my FC house is in Ishgard, it's freezing cold, so I jumped in the fire pit. But yeah, whoever it was that said Nero had an extremely punchable face was right, because every time I see him, I want to punch him.
Spare us, Nero. The Seed Seer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allegans to destroy themselves.
But yeah, the new Moonfire Fair Glam is cute.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
Oh, you asking me? No, but I'll keep an eye on him. Did Sid's voice change? Yeah, pretty much everyone's voice changed. In Heaven's Word.
As will I. I don't like it, but then it doesn't look like we have much choice.
Because Alfino was voiced by Sam Riegel, and now he is definitely not voiced by Sam Riegel. Kiss, 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 kiss.
Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
Yes. The task of restoring the Allegan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Aye. 'Twould seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Carteneau and take command of Omega. Sid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
The other one.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Carteneau being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
I will say, this VA sounds more like a teen boy than Sam Riegel, to be fair.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
My blade is yours.
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. So funny. So funny. Well, that was a rather unexpected development, and one which raises a number of questions, not least among them how Nero chanced to learn of the council meeting in the first place. Don't worry about it, Alfie. Ah, shit, my inventory. Don't look at my inventory. I was doing a lot of crafting, okay? And a lot of desynthing. It's it is what it is. Ooh! Oh, question mark, question mark, question mark! What is it? What is it? Sid and the others are assembling at the airship landing. Alice is already on her way, and it would not do to lag too far behind. Let us be off. The airship landing? You betcha. Bop. Holy backpack space Batman, I know. I know. Hey, at least my saddlebag is looking slightly better. I do mean slightly. Wait, do I have any? I do. I can add those. Oh, I have some sand in here. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna take that out because that should be in one of my retainers. Not in chat's saddlebag. Extolda, Alfino, ready to go? The others have stepped out onto the landing for a moment, lest you wonder. Nero insisted that he be allowed to inspect the Excelsior before boarding. And you let him? Despite his very timely offer of assistance, the thought of that man poking about in the workings of the ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence. Calm yourself, Alfino. Your sister was adamant that he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are... well, here they are now. Right, I think that's everyone. Shall I set course for Cartano? Batman? Might I ask that we delay our departure slightly? I require no more than a few hours at most. Our colleagues are studying the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear their latest observations ere we proceed. It would seem wise to gain as clear an understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan. Oh, I thought time was against us. How foolish of me. Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it. You tell him, Alice. Forgive me, my lady. I shall keep my counsel until such time as you have finished procrastinating. Whoa. All right. While Alfino speaks with his colleagues, I shall fly the Excelsior over to Mordona, and we can reconvene at the Rising Stones. Mine apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Y'shtola and the others forthwith and join you as soon as I am able. Extolda, pray accompany Alice back to the Rising Stones. I should feel safer knowing you are present to entertain our guest. Alright, everyone heading to Mordona is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clear things with the girl at the counter here. Let her know when you're ready to leave. Pug. I should actually sell things before we do this. I gotta sell some things. Hold on. And also... let me talk to my retainers. This is the closest. Ding. Sun Lemon? I think you have it. She might not, but she has room. Do you have the sand? No, Yako has the sand. Well, that's fine. Sell this. I'm gonna have you hold on to some things. These. 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 Oh, wait. Yeah. This. Sure. Sure. Volcanic rock salt. Sure. Did you just have her sell an item you vendor for a set price? Yeah. I just wanted to get rid of it. She didn't put it on the market. She just sold it. Where's the sand? Here we go. Oh, yeah, if I wanted to sell it on the market, there's a different thing. I don't know you could do that. Me either until, like, yesterday. But yeah, if you want to sell them on the market, you click these things. Okay, I have 24 minutes. Yeah, I learned that watching a stream yesterday. That you could just do that. The convenience of it all. Oh, also, roulette time. Moonbreeder. You're traveling with Master Garland, miss? The Enterprise Excelsior is right this way. Hey. Not quite a door-to-door service, but I couldn't exactly land her in the toll's main square. Shall we adjourn to the Rising Stones, then? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Meow, 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 meow. Whee! Let me in. Whee! Hey, what up? Are you judging?
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight. It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
Shut up.
I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in magitech innovation.
Yeah, you tell him, Tataru.
Wedge calls it the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
Ida.
We are returned. Well, Ida and I, at least. Ishtola and the others remained behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
By your leave!
Good God, that voice could fell a gigas.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger.
Urianger.
I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Gosetsu, why are you come to Eorzea?
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea.
By himself, in a rowboat.
I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid. Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma. and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly, but now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
It is not so simple, Gozetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
This game has really good voice acting. It's much better from Heaven's Ward on, I will say. It's not that it was bad in A Realm Reborn, but it is better now. And consistent.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
Mayhap that is so.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire? You, Giddy? You draw steel against the curse of Garlemald? Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
I like how you stand there just being cute while the political game unfolds. Yeah, I'm no politician. I'm the muscle. Extolda, wait, could I speak to you for a moment? Do you remember when I had you meet me at the Diamond Forge and we, ambushed you? Yes, every group needs someone who just looks cute, it's true. Well, once we had your measurements, I set to work making you a traveling outfit in my spare time. I've only just this moment finished the stitching, but I wanted you to have it before you left. Here! Pog. You can try it on right now if you like. Pog. The designated model. Me. Mood. Assuming we measured correctly, the fit should be just right. Snug, but not too snug, if you know what I mean. So, how does it feel? Puggers. You're not just saying that, are you? Oh, I can't tell you how much this means to me. To have crafted something worthy of the Warrior of Light well, let's just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. I also sewed in a blood pearl charm to, bring you home. May it always protect you. She gave me some glam. Cool sword. It is a cool sword. Me when I'm supposed to take damage. Alright. Fuck this. Destroyed. Pog. I won't destroy the things that she just gave me, because that would be rude. anything else I want to desynth? I should go through my rings, but... whatever. Whatever. So, we have to wake up Omega, right? When do we start? Ida, are you sure that's... I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Very well, I will remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alfino, mayhap you could return to Gridania and assist Y'shtola and Kryl? A fine suggestion. The rest of us will form the Cartano Expedition Party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega while Ixtolde, Ida, and our Doman friends take care of security. I love being on security detail. The Excelsior is by the lake just outside of town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready. Whoop, my hand touched Ida's butt. Sorry, Ida. I didn't do it. It was the cutscene. It was the cutscene. But you would've. Sure, I like Ida. Oh, by the way, chat, come here. God, chat, where were you? I mean, gosh. We haven't far to go. With any luck, we'll be in Cartano before Gosetsu graces the deck with his dinner. Once there, however, we had best be on our guard, given that Eileen Royale, or YU, as they kept pronouncing it, was still active when Omega was discovered. We can be sure that the Empire has long been aware of its existence, and if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat posed by this new primal, it is not impossible that Garlemald might do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight. We were getting juice. Fair enough. Fly free, my pretty.
Now, where was that? Ah.
I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
Uh-oh.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland. Searching for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it?
Who are you?
It's like all my name days have come at once.
Of all the scouts the Empire could have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
I am Gosetsu, Samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
I fail. Swimsuit edition? Just in the bottom left. Wow. Oh boy.
It's all over now.
To be fair, your character does look smoking. I know.
Leave this to me.
It's because I was in a fire
Tis my
pit.
right to strike.
Because my FC house is
This one'll sting.
in a really cold place.
Your defense is lacking.
So I jumped in the fire pit for fun.
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
No holding back.
Your football clubhouse? Yes.
No retreat. No surrender.
My free company.
I have you.
FC equals guild? Yeah.
You watching, Pavolino?
Yeah, it's the guild, basically. Surrender, we have you outnumbered. Wouldn't be the first time. Hello? Are you still playing with those soldiers? I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back. Anyway, how's life? It's my IRL Shark Week, so I might be extra bitchy, but I'm gonna try not to be. That's how. I was getting annoyed at everything today. Aw, Pog, you painted it red. Behold, the Red Baron. Now end this nonsense. Lend you a toy tangent. In Danish, if you ask to use the toilet, you literally ask if you can borrow it. What the? No one told me they'd have Magitech armor. Forward, for the Empire. Like, sure thing, but please put it back. The honorless cur thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray attend to the rest of his minions. Yeah, you get him. I want to shoot.
No holding back.
Kerpow.
An opening.
A kerpow. Hey, fuck you.
With soul and steel.
A kerpow. What is this one? Oh, hell yeah.
You watching, Pavolino?
A kerpow.
Leave this to me.
A kerpow. Ow!
I have you!
It's all over now.
Oh, it's that
No
enemy.
retreat.
He always
No
runs
surrender.
away. Isn't there always an enemy that just runs away?
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
This one'll sting.
Your defense is lacking.
My defense is lacking.
Tis my right to strike!
No holding back.
Oh god. Large boys.
An opening.
Hey, could you stop? I hope you
With
don't
soul and
mind
steel!
if I tell you to stop.
You watching, Pabalimo?
Leave this to me.
Whoop.
I have you!
No, my ammunition. Hey. I order you to come back right now, please. Yeah.
It's all over now.
No retreat. No surrender.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
This one'll sting.
Your defense is lacking.
Who's healing me?
Tis my right to strike!
Because no one here is a healer.
No holding back.
Delayed bonk because I couldn't find the button. What are you bonking? Hold on. I can't
opening.
see. You haven't seen the last of me, mark my words. It'll be you who rues the day. Bye, bitch. Ah. Zara was desiring titties. I mean... Me too. I mean, there's always titties in the bottom left. In a swimsuit.
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
What's this about the location of titties? Bottom left.
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously. Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
Well, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah, what do you think?
All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Yes, that's the one.
Oh god, she's gonna press the button.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
That's good, right?
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
Normal reaction?
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
Bahamut is trapped right now. They said stronger or comparable to Bahamut. music from Evangelion. This sounds a lot like Evangelion music. Okay, they flew off in 2 different directions?
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Oh boy, I love going out in the
I've
field.
ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
Omega destroyed the cocoon. Papalimo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
I always wondered what those tattoos are. Excuse me, miss, are you aware that you're a cat? Surprise Pikachu face? Hold on. I can do it. Hold on. Maybe? Surprise Pikachu face? Hey Sid, what the fuck just happened? I'm not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way. Okay. Surprise cock sneeze face. That sounds messy. Well? I wouldn't know. Every time I see your face, I'm like, ha, you're a cat. Meow. Meow. I pity you? Well, I don't. I can at least hide horniness. Teehee. One moment everything was functioning perfectly and the next it wasn't. It makes no sense. We need to see what happened for ourselves. And soon. Yeah, fair, you do. It's true. I never had to awkwardly hide anything in school or whatever. I mean... more orchestrion rules. Orchestrion. Orchestrion? It's not orchestrarion? Hold on. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I never had sex at school. Missed opportunity. I mean, you know... I'm not saying I did, it's just... Guys always talk about having to hide it. And then, of course, that's the moment you get called up to the front of the class to do whatever. Inopportune. Words can ill express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. Ida, wait, we must first... The Elder Seed Seer's expecting us. Worry not, Elfino. Gosetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. My thanks, Yugiri. The council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for the Lotus Stand. All there are eager to hear your testimony. Yes, it did sound incredibly wrong. Did someone say Yuri? No, Yugiri. 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 The more times I say it, does that make it better? Also, hold on. Are they? They're done. Bonk. Hold on. I'm gonna go this way instead. I'm gonna go this way instead. Yogurt? Yeah. Absolutely. Please. Give me the ding. Ding. What'd you bring? Bronze rings. Thank you. You know what Yuri is, right? Absolutely. That's a funny joke, Raven. Raven, you're funny. Okay. We need to talk to Connie. I'm comedian. You are. You so funny. If you're thinking of Yaoi fail, then no, you added an extra letter. But yes, it's a joke, don't worry, Zara. She absolutely knows what Yuri is. Okay, but I was clearly close enough. You were. Proud of you. Oh, okay, yeah. You could say she's a fan. Hey, yo, what up? It's me. So am I. My friends, full eagerly have we awaited your return. Few indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done. You're too kind, Elder Seedseer. As I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try, but tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed. I got tricked into downloading like 2 gigabytes of it by an evil Twitch chat who made me believe it was gay manga. Well. What words could do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that much is certain. But I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its midst rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Gir Abanya. The primals might defied belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rent asunder by the forces of its blows, and it wielded such magics as I have never seen, and hope never to see again. The battle raged on... Oop. Oh my god, it's... Shinjiro's birthday. My anime boyfriend's birthday. My phone told me. You ever get distracted by your phone reminding you that it's a fictional character's birthday? Anyway, the battle raged on with no end in sight until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on Alamegan soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon the other. While most among us could think... Among us? Sorry. Could think only of Bahamut when looking upon the primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembles a creature of Far Eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. This Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on the Gir Abanyan side of the border. Aye, which is why we have sent our main force, under the command of Marshal Tarapin, to capture the wall. That damn game has destroyed language. With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gridania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council's adjourned. Well, that explains a few things. I'll wager that flash of light coincided with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega's stasis systems, so even if it has fallen into the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps as a statue. Excuse me. Burp? Correct. Without me to guide their efforts, it would take them decades to decipher Omega's core functions if they manage it at all. Yes, yes. Such reassurances do much to calm our fears, yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns. Indeed, I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the Resistance representatives in Girabania. Though Ilbert has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of Imperial retaliation. And by working in concert, it is not impossible that Alamigo might finally be wrested from Garlemald's grasp. Well, not this guy with the blue thing. This is my boyfriend, Emric. He's the only boyfriend I have here. And then my son! My son. My son. You must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour? Yashtol and the others have gathered at... Amari-sized spire, and I imagine that you two would be interested to see what has become of the wall now the cocoon is gone. It is decided then. Lead on, he says as he then walks away. Get back here. Get back here. Well, I'm gonna teleport because I'm lazy. Oh, hell yeah. I love this mount in particular because, I just love the way you hang from it. I fucking love this mount. You stole her.
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilberd's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She is up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhaps she would welcome some company after all. Shall we? The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time. Ida, there is no need to explain. But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask.
Oh.
20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too, and I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Charlian. That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon. She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name?
Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know. Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them. I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise.
Lise?
When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papalimo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me. The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it. So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
War is upon us once more.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
It was brave of Lise to remove her mask after so long. Though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papalimo's loss, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she is resolved to walk. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell to Taru and my sister. True. True. Actually, the end of Heaven's Word now. Nidhogg.
Echoes of truths that once rang clear. Two souls intertwined, one
Robin Addison. I think... Hold on. I'm pretty sure... she's also Sarah in Dragon Age. Yep. 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 I couldn't not hear Sarah every time she talked.
Swelling over long seas of blood are a song, and death an afterthought to those who fight for naught. Lying empty,
Archifon. He gets his whole own role. Okay. I love this song, but let us get a move on, shall we? Let us continue on. Sup, Alice? He may have mentioned, but Alfino has appraised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Your only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. This is how you know you've gone into the next part, or the next expansion. They always tell you to rest. And then, do you get to rest? No. Lise has chosen her path, and as her friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Garabania, we will have little choice but to fight. Which is not to say the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not wisdom, but indolence, correct? I, for one, look forward to joining hands with the Alamegans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire. As I rather suspect, do you? Hi, Lala! Time to start next. It's Pippin! Wait, which is after Heavensward? Is it Shadowbringers or Stormblood? Or is it neither of those and I'm crazy? Quick march, the Imperials will soon come to their senses and we must be ready to face their retribution. Hell yeah, Pippin! It is almost time, Father. Is it everyone's favorite pink-haired Mikote? Hell yeah, it is, Zilia. Hi, almost. Stand firm, Pippin. You're on Stormblood? I am just starting whatever is after Heavensward. Like, finally. Finally. I don't actually know the order that they came out because I didn't start playing until, you know. Stormblood, okay. Also, Shadowbringers and Stormblood have similar abbreviations. So, I learned to brace myself against the charge of the Bull of Alamigo. No foe will dislodge me. Hell yeah. Attaboy, Pippin! Pippin is my favorite male Lalafell. Very well, Ilberd. I will take our homeland back. For the both of us. That's how I'd sit if I were the Emperor. My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Baelsar's wall has fallen to the Eorzean Alliance. The hunt for Omega and the unknown Icon continues, though both yet elude us. My lord, their battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? I would want a couch or a lazy boy, true. Also, his neck must be sore. Forgive me, my lord, I did not intend. Your will be done. And a big TV. Unknown. My spies tell me the Domans call it Shinryu and that it proved a match for Omega. Yes, the coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting. Okay. Smiles? Smilers? At the far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to eastern skies and behold their crimson hue. A dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood. Ah. Stormblood. I see. Ah, I see. There it is. Makes sense. I'm glad I couldn't understand the story so I didn't get spoiled.
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal? Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Isn't your mind always straying to grim places, my son? What is it, Tataru?
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
Tataru, you're so cute. She's so cute.
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
What? No, they never want to petition our aid. Specifically mine.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
I need a nap. Work sucks. Mood. I swear, the last hour of work every day, I just want to go to bed. And then when I get through it and I turn on my personal computer, I feel better.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lys. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea. However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
Streaming services should be a public good. True. TV should be a public good. True.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lys's, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Of course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
In what way? Yes? As if you have to ask.
Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
Dang, Nikki going wild? Well. Look, she cute, okay?
I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well.
I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things.
Tataru.
I trust you have no objections?
Urianger.
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
I want him to take the goggles off. Because now that I've seen his eyes, it's a crime not to.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
What, Thancred? You're staying too?
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
Man. But look at how cute she is now. Now we can see her cute face.
Ready, my friend?
Always. My son?
Well then. Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
Well, that's all we ask for, Tataru. Tataru will
Mistress
burn it to the
hasn't
ground.
folded all. You are bound for Gyr Abania?
Well, I hope not. All she's been doing lately is, creating, weaving. I hope that doesn't start
the
a
Alliance
fire.
would have us make contact with the Alamigan Resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good.
'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
Creating pipe bombs? Well, she did want to learn how to defend herself. Maybe she found out how to make bombs.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Creating nukes, hypernauters. Oh no.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary.
Her Weaver skill is maxed, nuclear warfare tree unlocked. Can I get that? Can I have that? I associate pipe bombs with Donkey from Shrek. I almost said pipe bongs. Not gonna lie, the one I'm most afraid of in this game is Tataru. Fair.
Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. Let all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate, together. Just you wait.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
I remember one time when I was like 12, someone put a pipe bomb in our metal mailbox and blew it up. Jesus. I haven't had that. I've only had teenagers come by and whack the mailbox with baseball bats. A 1,000 moms apart, yet united in purpose. Let us pray both our endeavors meet with success. Shall we then? We had a metal one because they kept driving by and smashing it with baseball bats. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, not just yet. I knew I'd forgotten something important. Lise, could you come with me? Oh no. Oh no, she's gonna get got. Me? What now? Alright then, if you insist. Oh no. Lise, no. Lise, no. That's cute! Hell yeah. What do you think? As you can see, I designed it to be light and loose, an outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lise. Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you as the Scion's receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent seamstress. It's lovely, Tataru, thank you. I feel like I could take on a legion. I'm glad you like it, and with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels! I mean, then onward to Girabania. Our first step will be at... A Marisai Spire in the East Shroud. I don't know why, but that name scares me every time I see it. It gets caught in my brain. Oh, there you are, chat. Also, healer stance, chat, please. Please. Please, healer stance. Not that you really get to do any fighting with me, right now, but... Meow. Meow, meow. That could have gone wrong. Okay, all are present and accounted for. When you're ready, my friend, pray inform the officer that we wish to proceed into Girabanya. Let me in. Ah, the signs of the 7th dawn. We were told to expect you. We just want a free stance. No, healer. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall? Yes. The fringes. We're on the fringes. New area, new area, new area. Woo! Smudge. Woo!
I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us.
Amokus?
Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
Stormblood. Wicked. It's been so long since I've had to attune. I'm attuned! If a cartoony contraption like that killed me, I'd be so offended. Well, yeah, it was full of nuts! Imagine getting murdered by nuts. Pog? Raban! Actually, give me a sec. I have to pee. So, enjoy the music and stare at yourselves on the screen. Okay, I'm back. Let's talk to Robon. Greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, I welcome you to Castrum Oriens. Thank you, General. We were relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Fastest pister in Americas. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Just means she didn't wash her hands. I did. I did wash my hands. I did. And all 5 of my rings. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the Castrum since then? None, save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols. We've had barely any contact with them. 5 rings, yeah. I had 2 rings, and then I lost one, and then I bought 3 more. And I can't help myself, so I'm wearing them all. They give no stat bonuses, it's true. They're glamour rings. But it's okay, I found the one that I lost, which is why I have 5. They're nipple rings. God, no. I cannot handle needles. What makes you think I'm gonna pierce my nipples? They give glamour bonuses, true. I mean, one of them's dragon scales. Karoshi, hi! Nipple rings? I swear, you always come in at the most opportune times. 5 nipple rings? I mean, God. I mean, a lot going on tonight, yeah? Yeah? But we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. As if attacking Baelsar's wall weren't enough, Ilberd summoned a primal right on their doorstep, and Garlemald is not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. 'Twas a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilberd's to make. And now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? Weird stream chat poppin' though. As stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Alamegan people. We would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with the Resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. Then I'll leave it to you. Godspeed. Oh, Sid! Ha, of all the caster in the world, you walk into mine. Master Garland, what brings you here? Posture check? I mean, I did just sit down, so I'm fine. A certain missing Allagan weapon and draconic primal. Omega and Shinryu, I think the shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying their trail of destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, which has singularly failed to do so. You didn't have time to slouch? I did have time to slouch. I did. I always have time to slouch. Then 'tis like Omega fell to earth. She giggling, I knew it. Then 'tis like Omega fell to earth in occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Look, I'm a professional sloucher. That's why I have that redeem. Even so, it bears repeating that we engaged the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them. Assuming. We should hurry up and find it regardless. I know. Look, I'm nothing if not predictable. All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on into Garabanya, we'll need their blessing. Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking. Nodders. 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 Oh, that's a fun new quest complete. Oh yeah. I have this one awesome recliner that sort of makes me fold in on myself and makes me feel all small, but fuck me, it's a nightmare to get out of. Oh. Wait, no, 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 no. Hold on. As you probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see the one with the most influence. Their headquarters are located in a place called Ralger's Reach, an old temple to the east of here, across the Velodina River? I learned a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we'll be there before you know it. Okay, now I can go. To Thanalan! Paladin, paladin, paladin. I am, extremely over-leveled, so... I assume it's... Are we back in the Gladiators Guild? Actually, I should look, huh? Oh no, we're back in the Chamber of Rule, of course. I should have known. That's where paladins go. Genlins! Genlins! Do any of you have a crane for next time I have to pee? I've run out of bottles. Because you can't get out of your chair. I have to sit in it, not because it's the awesomest chair or anything, but because Aisha likes to lay on my lap when I sit in it. It's for her that I make this dire sacrifice. Understandable. Entirely understandable. Ah, Extolda, precisely the woman I wish to see. I have something in my care for you. Oh, gimme. An invitation to a fighting tournament to be held at the Colosseum. Not just any tournament, mind you, but the prestigious Ul Cup, founded by His Royal Majesty Sasagan Ul Sisagan, first Sultan of Ul'dah, 'tis nigh as old as the nation itself. Lest you wonder why you are unfamiliar with so old and prestigious a tournament, it's because it has not been held in generations. At the Sultana's behest, it has been revived, and she now extends an invitation to Eorzea's finest swordsman. It stands to reason that your name would appear among this exalted company, and doubt not but that her grace shall be pleased for your participation. So, can we expect you to fight in the tournament? Sure, where do I sign up? And ignore my chat. Where do I sign up? Please. Wonderful. By witnessing you in combat, I dare say all Sultan sworn, both fresh recruits and veterans alike, stand to gain something in our duty to protect. The champion will be awarded a tome said to hold the secret techniques of the first captain of Sultansworn. With such an enticing prize on offer, no small number of invitees have already confirmed their participation, I myself included. You should confirm yours as well by making yourself known to the tournament registrar on the Royal Promenade. Boggies! Boggies! I want to fight! Hello, Lala Man. I would like to fight. Greetings to you, good madam. You are come to enter the Ul Cup? Your invitation, if you would be so kind. Here you go. Boggies! Yes, everything appears to be in order. On behalf of the committee, I bid you welcome to the tournament. Hell yeah! Oh, Bartholomew! Wait, you're participating too? To think that I might have the chance to cross swords with a fabled hero such as you. The tournament cannot begin soon enough. Aw, Bartholomew, you want to fight? You needn't wait long, for the opening ceremony will begin any time now. I'm told a number of participants have already gathered before the Gladiators Guild. Perhaps you might like to join them? Run faster. Run faster. I want to fight. I want to fight. I'm gonna beat up all my friends. Smiles? The Gladiators Guild. Oh, there was a lot of people to talk to. Ah, hey, Constane. Extolda, it's so good to see you. Am I correct in assuming that you're participating in the tournament? You betcha. I'll kick your ass again. I mean, good fight. Wonderful. Raw though I still am, I also received an invitation. Captain Genlin's work, I suspect. But know that I do not intend to simply make up the numbers. Since last we met, I have trained without cease. Such improvements I have made. I hope to demonstrate to you in a rematch. I'm gonna kick your ass. Black Lotus. Hello. You got business with me? Too bad. I've got none with you. Leave me be and find someone else to bother. Like Milia. You're fighting in the tournament? You look pretty strong, but it's Black Atlas that's gonna win. That's Lotus. Black Lotus. Finishing 6.1 story before 6.2 comes out. Sacrifice Black Lotus for 3 mana, but I don't play magic. Yeah, what he said. He's the strongest and he always protects me. If you fight him, you better watch out. I like his helmet. Extolda, have you spoken with the captain? He's holding on to your invitation. I'm already in. Already entered? Marvelous. We're all looking forward to witnessing your skill at arms, and if the gods are good, I shall witness them up close and personal. Everyone wants to get their ass kicked by me. I am willing to do so. Hello. Extolda, a pleasure as always. Are you perchance entering the tournament? You betcha. Well then, this has become infinitely more interesting. Lest you wonder, I am joining the field as a representative of the Temple Knights. For the honor of our order, I have every intention of winning. Do not hold back, my friend, because neither will I. I will kick your ass too. Friends? And what can I do for you this most beauteous of evenings? Shall I sign your flyer with my mark, perhaps? I'm gonna kick your ass. A contestant? Really? Well then, you would do well to pray you are not down or drawn against me. Before my beauteous skills, your defeat is all but assured. I'm gonna kick your ass twice as hard. Hell yeah. My guild master, old guild master. She was my guild master when I was a gladiator. So long ago. Well, if it isn't Extolda, that you would visit us at this juncture could only mean one thing. You're entering the Wool Cup. You betcha. Good, good. You're one of our very best, and it pleases me to see you continue seeking new challenges. And mark my words, this will be a challenge the likes of which you've never experienced. Oh yeah? I fought Nidhogg. Okay. This tournament brings together the realm's finest. If you are to rise above them, nothing less than complete preparation will suffice. Speaking of preparation, have you been apprised of the rules? No? Then allow me to explain. The tournament is elimination. You lose, you go home. You win, you advance to the next match, and on it goes until a champion emerges. Combatants are initially divided into 2 groups, Nald and Thal, of course. Sounds fancy, but they're simply labels given to 2 branches of the tournament tree. Look, Extolda, one of your potential opponents. Knowing is half the battle, and you'd do well to learn all you can of the competition. Ooh. Oh, if it isn't the woman who forged me my winglet! 'Tis a fine weapon, and I am wholly satisfied with it. But don't think that this earns you a favor should we meet in the tournament. Indeed, any less than my all would be an affront to both blade and blacksmith. What defect? Booba! Yeah, I made him, his sword. I'm glad that they acknowledged that. Oh dear, is it that time already? The opening ceremony is about to commence. Shall we then? Yes, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, today I bid you welcome to the Colosseum for a truly special event. To introduce it, it gives me great pleasure to call upon Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo. Woo! Generations ago, my ancestor, Sasagan ul Sisigan, founded a tournament to celebrate the skill of our nation's finest swordsmen. 100 years have passed since it was last held. By this declaration, I do hereby revive the Ul Cup. Let it be known that all proceeds from this event shall go towards our continuing refugee relief efforts. My dear combatants, my fellow citizens, and I look forward to an inspiring performance from all of you. May Nald Thal give strength to your sword arms. Smile. Thank you, Your Grace. Next, I would invite Master Adrian, Colosseum columnist for the Mistral Eye, to share some insights into our combatants. What are your impressions of the field, Adrian? Okay, finished. Now they got me all hyped. Well, Dower, I'd say it's as diverse a field as I've seen on the Blood Sands. In addition to everyone's favorite gladiators in your friendly neighborhood Sultansworn, we have an Ishgardian knight as well as an acclaimed adventurer. Truly a colorful cast of characters, all of whom bring their unique take on swordplay. With such an eclectic mix of fighting styles clashing, would you say we're in for a veritable treat for the senses? Yes, I would, Dower. At this stage, it's anyone's guess who will claim the title, but one thing is certain. When the match bell rings, you cannot afford to bat your eyelids. Keep watching this space, for the preliminary rounds are about to begin. Ticket pays for the seat, but you'll only need the edge. The next Paladin quest will be available from Milla upon reaching level 63. Well, I'm 68, so... I can do it right now. I want to fight. It begins, Extolda. There are 8 combatants in each group, meaning you must triumph in 3 bouts in order to advance to the final. And the opponent for your first bout is Bartholomew of the Sultansworn. I'm gonna kick his ass. Come here, Bartholomew. Defeat him and you will next face the victor of another pairing, and so on. Needless to say, each encounter will be more difficult than the last. But one fight at a time. The tournament registrar will call you when it's time to take to the Blood Sands. Go now and good luck. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. Ready, ready, ready. Aw, hell yeah. Huh, to think that I would draw you for my very first opponent. I thank the heavens even as I curse them. But no matter who my opponent may be, I shall fight with all my being for the pride of the Sultansworn. See you on the Blood Sands, my friend. It is time, my lady. Pray see to your final preparations and let me know when you're ready to proceed. I'm ready. Are you ready? Yeah. Oh shit. It begins! I don't think so. I don't think so, sucker. Glad I'm not a caster and I can move while I attack. How about this? How about this? No, you're doing great, Bartholomew. Oh, he hit me. He hit me. Oh shit, the bronze bull. Shit. This guy's dropping a lot of rocks. Oh god. Please no. There's too many rocks. There's too many rocks. Yeah, you gonna low blow me from across the room? He did. He came for me. He said, I'm gonna. Fuck you. That's so rude. How can you be so strong? I got lucky. I got lucky. Now who am I fighting? Oh, man. Well. I'm fighting a knight. Formerly of the most holy. Oh, what are the balls? Oh god. Balls? 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 They explode. Balls explode. Do not stand with balls. Balls explode. The balls, they explode. Good to know. Very good to know. That's what she said. Adopt me? Oh no, not this. That my most potent attack should be thwarted. Well, yeah, you think I'm just gonna let you do that? Who do you think I am? Oh god, not the balls again. Not the balls. Please. Come on, man. Spare me. Spare me the balls. I beg of you. No more balls. No! Get your ass back here. More balls! I did it! Do 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 do. Nikki let none of the balls hit her, but she let the lady hit her with her sword. Look, listen. There were no ladies. I don't know what you're talking about. I only fought guys. Oh, yeah. That concludes all the matches for the Thal group. And what heart-stopping encounters they were. I thought the last was a lady. No, he was a dude. He's just an Ellison. Verily, Dower, the crowd expected and the combatants delivered, not least of all, the group winner, Extolda Teaka, who carved a convincing path to the final. Elf boys are basically ladies, right? No, they're just pretty. But, I mean, I guess, if you want to look at it that way, they're all just pretty, okay? Shall we retrace her steps for those who came in late? You read my mind. Extolda's first match pitted her against Bartholomew. The Sultan Sorn fought with heart, but in the end he was outclassed by the Star Adventurer. Though he can take pride in his effort, unfortunately he had to take his leave of the tournament. There was no getting past Extolda, who went on to face the hulking Bronze Bull. A veteran of countless matches here in the Colosseum, you could say he had the ground advantage. From the onset, the man brought his prodigious strength to bear, unleashing wave upon wave of punishing attacks, but Extolda calmly weathered them all to emerge the victor. With that, she advanced to the Thal's group's final match against Handelo of the Temple Knights. Employing blistering techniques seldom seen this side of Eorzea, the Ishgardian visitor looked dangerous indeed. A lot of the characters are so androgyne, both body and voice, I have to guess. Like the twins. The twins are very twins. They're absolutely twins, but their voices now make them more distinct, and also their outfits have changed. If truth be told, for a moment there I feared for Extolda, but the adventurer dug deep to secure victory, and a place in the Ul Cup final. Ah, the mere remembering of it sets my heart to racing like a runaway chocobo. Take deep breaths, my friend, for there's still more excitement to come. The Nald group matches are due to commence shortly, with the likes of First Sword Milla taking to the Blood Sands. Oh! My guildmaster! What have I done to deserve such a treat? I won't be missing these matches, and neither should any of you. Ticket pays for the seat, but you only need the edge. Uh-oh. All unfolds as anticipated. Good. I don't trust these Lalas. I don't trust them. The free paladin I told you about is living up to expectations, aye? Hehehe, that she is. Keep up your winning ways, my friend, and win us a fortune. I don't like the sounds of that. What, we are nothing but trustworthy? Not the males. Female Lalas, on the other hand, I've yet to meet any who were, dastardly. But the dude Lalas with facial hair, especially. Untrustworthy. Why does that girl Lala have a mustache? Extolda, you are magnificent. Our match will remain etched in my memory and inspire me always. Lalas are the ancient children, right? They're basically just, right mustache Lalas, be careful, true. Lalas are... Shit, what's the tiniest D&D race? Lalas are those, basically. I don't remember what the tiniest D&D race is. I can never remember if it's like gnomes. Or like halflings. But yeah, because of the art style, they all look very kiddish. But they're real cute. Tiny D&D race, yeah. I had absolutely no answer to you. Such precious things you must have protected to become so strong. But yeah, see, they're all guys. They're all fellers. And I kicked their asses. As you know, we Sultansorn live to protect her grace. By any measure, this is a vital duty, and ever do I strive to be worthy of that role. But crossing swords with you this day has given me to think that perhaps it is not enough. Whatever it is that I yet lack, mayhap I shall find it in witnessing you. Witness me! I thought I had something of a chance, but I was clearly getting ahead of myself. You gave me a thorough schooling, and I mean to take the lesson to heart. Though my tournament may be over, I shall remain in Ul'dah to watch the matches to come. And I believe I speak for all of us here when I wish you the best of luck. Our hopes go with you now, my friend. Oh, a woman named Milla was looking for you. If you haven't already spoken with her, mayhap you should seek her out. Am I gonna have to fight her? I mean... I can imagine she'd win. And then we can have a proper fight. Am I right, ladies? A place in the final. I knew you had it in you, but to witness it all unfold was nothing short of awe-inspiring. The winner of the Nald group will square off against you for the title, and suffice it to say, I intend to be that person. I shall see to it that a match between us becomes a reality, and I hope that I can count on your support. Hell yeah! I mean, look at how cute this little Lala is. They look like a little pirate. The Nald group matches are about to begin. As you will eventually be fighting one of us, I suggest you watch every match closely. The tournament usher outside will grant you access to the viewing gallery. Now then, I'd best set about my preparations. Let us speak again later. And they have a little Tonberry. Meow, meow, meow. I love these outfits, by the way. They're very cute. The fact that they have pink, is why. Greetings, my lady. Will you be watching the Nald group matches? The Nald, sorry. Nald, not Nald. Nald. And so the Nald group has been pared down to 2 combatants. While we wait for their match to begin, let us look back over the group's notable encounters. None, considering we didn't get to watch them. In the first round, local darling Franz the Fair crossed blades with Constant, free paladin of Ishgard. Though the pundits tipped Franz as the outright favorite, the younger Constant refused to be cowed, tenaciously staying in the game before landing a single mighty blow that ended the proceedings. Undoubtedly one of the upsets of the tournament, and most upsetting of all for maidens the realm over. Damn, I don't get to kick his ass. By that victory, Constant booked a meeting with the first sword Milla, who had predictably triumphed in her own opening match. For those of you who were banking on another upset, however, it was not to be. From the opening moments, it was plain from his sluggish movements that Constant's earlier exertions had taken their toll. Meanwhile, the first sword was all business. With her textbook perfect techniques and methodical maneuvering, she took firm control from the halfway mark and didn't let go until her opponent was on his knees. Hell yeah. I believe preparations for the tournament's penultimate match are in order. Milla, First Sword of the Gladiators Guild, will take to the arena against Black Lotus, the mystery contestant who has soundly defeated all comers. All what? Huh? Defeated all what? Oh! Oh shit. And Black Lotus advances to the Ult Cup final. He disarmed her. In another nail-biting clash, the First Sword showed her class against an unknown opponent. However, Black Lotus kept up with her blow for blow and seemingly out of nowhere clinched victory with a magnificent parry. So sublime was the timing, it calls to my mind the Sword of Nald. And now that you mention it, I can definitely see the resemblance. And with that sublime strike, our second Ult Cup finalist has been decided. Extolda Tayaka will take on the mysterious Black Lotus in a battle that promises to go down in Colosseum, nay, Uldan history. Please look forward to it. I know I will. Oh, it's him! I gave him the side-eye. Did you see that? She lost! Milla lost! Bah, so much for the lauded First Sword. What will we do? That Black Lotus could ruin everything. If he ends up winning the tournament, we'd be neck deep in debt paying what's owed. Fret not, my friend. We already know Black Lotus's strings. As a matter of fact, we are pulling them as we speak. Truly? Do I not always say one can never have too many guarantees? Smile? Haha. To think that one more beauteous than me should be found in Ishgard. Well, there is naught for it but to train harder and grow more beauteous. That Black Lotus fellow, though, there was something familiar about him. A beauteous ferocity I'd swear I have seen before, but I cannot remember where. Milla is truly a complete fighter, and she gave me nary a flaw or opening to exploit. I can see why she's the guildmaster. Well, my little campaign may be over, but I take heart in the knowledge that yours continues. I shall pray for your victory. Thanks, man. I'm afraid now, actually. He kicked my guildmaster's ass. From technique to sheer strength, that Black Lotus was a class above me in all aspects. What's more, he fought with a ferocious style that resembled... But never mind that. Dwelling on it won't change the result. I was bested in a fair contest, and I shall give credit where it is due. My only regret is that I could not meet you in the final, Extolda. It falls to you now to bring pride to our guild's name. Oh, after the match, Black Lotus came and said that he wished a word with you. The way he mentioned your name, gave me the impression that he knew you, but then again, many people do. I click on you and the first word I hear is ass. I'm offended. Well, at any rate, I don't see any harm in obliging the man. If you can spare a moment, he asks that you come to the quicksand. I will go to the quicksand. I mean, there's been a lot of interesting talk. Oh wait, you're for Hildy. That's for the Hildebrand quest. Which I should do. We'll see. it's all decorated. Hell yeah. What? People talking here? What? Huh? Oh yeah. Hello, I'm waiting. You can threaten me all you like, but I ain't pulling out. It's poor form, see? Well, far be it from me to ruin your form, but there's a trivial matter I would bring to your attention. You bastard! Very trivial, yes? I'm sure you will make the right decision. I'm telling you. Mustache Lalas. Don't trust them. You were listening, eh? Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. Look, I know I asked you to come here, but something's come up. We'll have to do this another time. Suspicious. Let me out. Let me out. You didn't see that. Look at all the cute decorations. Whee. Nope, not there. Here we go. This is where I need to go. This way. Yes. I have to remember a month ago, when I was but a gladiator. Well, did you meet Black Lotus? Something came up. Postponed, you say? I wonder what he wanted. If nowhere else, you could always try chatting in the arena. 'Twould hardly be the first time folk got talkative in battle. I must say, though, the disappointment of elimination is swiftly giving way to anticipation. I look forward to seeing you clash with Black Lotus and, needless to say, come away with the win. I'm almost level 69. I'm almost level 69. It's time, Extolda. The Ul Cup Final. You have what it takes to win. Just fight as you always do, and the rest will follow. Ha! Bonk. What? I'm almost level 69! Ladies and gentlemen, it is my regret to inform you that Black Lotus is withdrawn from the match. You trying to play another bonk? In the absence of an opponent, the winner of the Ul Cup Final is Extolda Tayaka by default? Hey, you don't think that those rumors could be true, do you? Don't pay attention to the fact that my voice cracked. What, the Black Lotus is Aldous, the gladiator who banished from the Colosseum? Seems a little far-fetched, but you never know. These things. You know you needed that bonk. Ah, come on! In an unexpected turn of events, Black Lotus, the winner of the Nulled group, has withdrawn. I repeat, Black Lotus has withdrawn. 12 in a tangle, what in blazes is going on? We will relay further information as soon as more becomes available. Please bear with us. What is the meaning of this? Apologies, my lady, but I'm as much in the dark as you are. 'Twas the tournament registrar who spoke with Black Lotus on the matter. Not even the organizers have full grasp of the situation. It isn't uncommon for combatants to withdraw from a match, but when it does happen, more often than not, something illicit is afoot. While some might consider default to be the sweetest word, I know that you do not. Nay, an unearned victory such as this rings hollow and brings you no satisfaction. As such, I have a mind to delve into what will certainly prove to be some dark places. May I rely on your help? Illicit! Good. To begin with, let us go and ask the tournament registrar about his conversation with Black Lotus. Nodders, nodders, nodders. Illicit! Hey. Yes, my lady, Black Lotus came and informed me that he no longer wished to fight. This happened shortly after you entered the anteroom. I assumed he would follow suit, but instead he declared his withdrawal. Stunned as I was, by the time I had gathered my wits and thought to ask for his reason, he had spun on his heels and left. He was headed in the direction of Pearl Lane, I believe. If you wish to speak with him, I suggest you take your search there. Like, illicit. Meep, meep, meep. Beep, 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 beep. It's a French cat. Pearl Street? Oh. Oh. I should just go this way. Oh. Streamer can't see? Streamer is blind? Look, more decorations! Ha 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 ha. I love the decorations. Holla if you see him. Oh, never mind. Didn't have to look. Well, I'd say it's time to come clean. Sharp as you are, you'd probably seen through the masquerade anyway. Extolda, it's good to see you again. As myself, at any rate. You son of a bitch. I knew it! Let me guess, the heartbroken maiden demands to know why I abandoned her at the arena? I'll tell you that and more besides, but this stays between us, understood? Since we took care of business with Leovold and I left Ul'dah, I've been roaming the land like a proper vagabond. In the course of which I helped a child in need. You've already met the little scamp. I came upon him one day, all on his lonesome, his face caked in dirt, a war orphan, like so many out there. Upon learning what I did for a living, he decided he must learn swordplay and begged me to teach him. Wouldn't take no for an answer, the stubborn bugger, and he's been following me around ever since. Now, those that came to me with threats, they mistook the boy for my own and took him hostage, and demanded I pull out of the tournament. If it were just my own head, I wouldn't think twice about risking it, but I won't gamble with someone else's life. The boy may not be my flesh and blood, but he's in danger on my account, and here we are. What can I say? In spite of myself, I've taken to the rascal. Oh, I knew it was you from the moment we fought. Milla, my dear, you're as ravishing as ever. Spare me. All this time and you couldn't bestir yourself to send a single goddamn letter? Easy on the anger now. 'Twould be a right shame to line that beautiful face with wrinkles. That's neither here nor there. Now, tell me why you've returned. As hasty as ever too, I see. If you must know, rumors had reached me of a free paladin named Extolda Tayaka, whose skills were beyond compare. Precisely how far beyond compare had her skills become, I simply had to see, nay, test for myself, so I made my way back to Ul'dah. When I arrived, I learned that the prestigious Ul Cup had been revived. If Extolda enters, I'd get my wish. If she doesn't, I'd just have to settle for winning the tournament and resuming my wanderings. With a little help from an old friend, I acquired an invitation and found myself a suitably menacing full-face helm. Being something of a pariah, it wouldn't do to be seen, you see. If you went through all that effort for the sake of fighting Extolda, why did you withdraw? Simply put, to make way for money. Not mine, mind you, but someone else's. As you know, a tournament of this scale sees stupendous sums of coin moved, and there are some who'd stop at nothing to ensure that it moves their way. Well, it turns out that Black Lotus was standing between an especially unscrupulous crew and their fortune, and so they took my boy and threatened his life. Boy? Aye, well, it's a rather embarrassing tale. Let's save it for after I'm a few tankards in. Someone wants you to win, Extolda, at all costs. While I do not disagree with their choice of champion, their methods don't sit well with me. But I'm afraid the rest will have to wait. The danger hasn't passed. Though I did as I was told, they haven't kept their part of the bargain. I mean to mount a rescue, and for this I could use your help. I know I could count on you. First of all, we must track down these match-fixing, child-abducting villains. For the sake of haste, let us split up and investigate. If you could ask after shady sorts in these parts, I'll see to the nearby areas. A child? When the hells did he... No, Milla. Milla, no. Me. Wealthy citizen. Shady sorts taking wagers on the Ool Cup? Haven't seen any myself, but safe to say they're out there. It's Ul'dah after all. True. A skittish citizen and a destitute citizen. What? You here to laugh at me? What? No. Well, there's plenty around here hoping to strike it rich quick. Don't know any bookmakers myself, don't have the coin for that, but someone's bound to. Gambling? Match fixing? Whatever are you talking about? Kidnapping? Oh gods, I never imagined they'd go that. Ah, me and my big mouth. Alright, I'll tell you what I know. Least I can do to clear my conscience. This black market bookmaker, he has no established base, the better to avoid the authorities. But right now he has a lackey near the Gate of Thal. Say to the fellow the words, doubt the truth, and he'll tell you where to go. Now leave me be, and you didn't hear any of this from me. Okay. Alright. You got it? Wait. They're ready. Glade Classical Door. Bye. Xenobane's Surcoat. I can't wear that yet, but thank you. Okay, bye, have fun. Have fun being on ventures. Oh look, a suspicious fellow. Do you think that's the guy I have to talk to? What are you gopping at? Piss off! With the chat mode in say, enter the password, doubt the truth, to let the suspicious fellow know you are a customer. Say, doubt the truth. That didn't work. I guess you have to do it, exactly as they have it. Yep. I did it in all lowercase and it didn't work. Alright, how do you know if I'm speaking in uppercase or not? Huh? Fuck you. Oh, a customer. Collecting, are you? Then it's over by the Sultan tree. Just so you know, it might be a bit noisy. My mate there's babysitting at the moment. You don't say. Babysitting. Hello? Oki's back. Yeah, what do you want? The child. One of Aldis's. Get her! Get him, chat! At first I thought it said cooked pugilist. It says crooked. It's them cooked pugilists. They're right cooked, they are. Come on, one of you go down. Okay, or two of you. That'll do too. Give me the child. Hello, child. Got you. The child isn't harmed? Uncle Aldi, I'm so sorry. If only I was stronger. This is fine. That's nothing a little training won't fix. By the way, have you thanked Extolda here yet? Oh, right! Thanks for saving me, Extolda. At first I thought you were one of the crooks, but you're a really nice person. Oh, and you're really strong as well. I'm gonna train hard so I can be strong too and look after myself. Yep. Allow me to thank you also, my friend. And lest you wonder, I haven't been idle either. I managed to find solid evidence implicating the ex-sellsword Ode, our friend whom you saw me having a chat with. The brass blades have been alerted to his shenanigans and he'll trouble us no more. Wait, did that boy just call you uncle? Aye, well, I'm a little too far gone to be his playmate. What of it? Wait a minute. Don't tell me you assumed he was... you know... That certainly explains your black mood. To prevent further misunderstandings, he isn't mine. I chanced to help him and we became fast friends is all. Oh. Oh! Well, it's not like I cared or anything. It's just, given how long you were gone, I wouldn't have been surprised is all. It takes longer, a lot longer than that to grow him this big. This is nothing to laugh about. But it is! At any rate, all's well that ends well. It's just a pity the dream match between me and Extolda could not be. Don't be so quick to give up. You've evidence that you were being threatened, have you not? I believe there's a good chance we can still make it happen. The Ul Cup generated such excitement as the Colosseum has not seen in generations. The organizers would have to be hopeless fools to forego the chance to crown it off with a grand finale. I will lodge a formal petition in my capacity as Guildmaster. The match will take place. Just you watch. Ha! That's why Milla, as brilliant as you are beautiful. The first sword's as good as her word, my friend. Our match is guaranteed thing. When we finally meet in the arena, let us hold nothing back, and no hard feelings if I win, yes? Ha ha ha. I will go and entrust the young one to the care of the brass blades. Pray come and see me at the guild afterwards. Fade to Black Lotus. I actually have to fight him now? Oh look, I'm on chat. Meep, 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 meep. Wait. I'm going the wrong way. I wonder what happens if you lose on purpose. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to lose. Not that I'm competitive or anything, but I've got a reputation to uphold. Mm-hmm. Take me over here. To the Colosseum. Pog? Catboy? My thanks, Extolda. With your help, not only were we able to save Aldis's boy, we may yet spare the tournament an unceremonious end. All that remains is to convince the organizers to host the final. Knowing them, though, it won't require much convincing. It's probably just a failed quest anyway. Maybe. On the subject of the boy, I would thank you to keep my little misunderstanding to yourself. If you lose. Now then, I must be about my business. Until such times as the match is confirmed, take what rest you can. You will need it. Okay, I can't do it until I'm 70. That's what I thought. Whew. I was afraid. Gilgamesh. Okay. Now we go back to Gear Abanya. Oh, 666 Gil. Some striking dummies? What the fuck is that? Huh. 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 Excuse. Oh god, oh he wants to fight. Oh, he wants to fight. Okay, I'll fight you. Not the bees. Stump? No thanks. Oh, chat, did you get stumped? Yes, you're heavy. Chat, did you gain some weight? I mean, it's fine if you have. I'll still feed you. Still with me? Good. From here, we'll head northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so we won't have to swim. Wait, but she's going what? Oh no. That was north. It's a glandral disorder. It's fine. I'll still feed you. I'm not gonna make you go on a diet. Look at these fucking... Ugh. Ugh. I'm just gonna take the long way around. I mean, it isn't for me, but I knew a guy who it actually was before, one of my old bosses. Yeah, it also isn't for me. I just have a low metabolism. Ow. That didn't actually hurt. My shoulder just... Or not shoulder, my elbow just popped. Someone's in the water! Are you fishing? Wait, can you fish on Chocobo back? I don't think you can. I don't see any soldiers. Good, let's cross. Is Cryle gonna be okay? How deep is this water? You're wondering about the tower to the south? It's part of Castellum Velodina? Sure. That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see that rotten banner from absolutely malms away. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. There's a gator! Hold on. A Velodina Sarcosuchus. Yep, that's its name. I was actually thin in muscles until I went schizophrenic and I had to stop working for 6 months and take meds that made me gain over 100 pounds in a year. Yeah, meds will do that. But I was overweight before my meds, so, you know. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Lesser Gagana. Me? Gongaga. Wait, I can't fly right. Shit. Shit. I wanted to fly away from them. Ooh, I don't like it. Ooh, I don't like it. A Foper? Yep, one big eye. That's what I thought. An aether current. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm just gonna squeak by you here. I'm just gonna... Gimme. I would like to be able to fly. I went too long without being able to fly in Dravania, so... Dust Dara. No. Stay away from me. I don't even have my stance on. Stay away from me. Hello? 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 Man, this land is, lush. Super lush. Just look at all of that grass. We're here. On the other side of this pass is Ralgra's Reach. So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there's some sort of trick to this? Indeed, a glamour. Good eye, Y'shtola. I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks, or mayhap an artificer trained in the modification of glamour prisms? Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Oh, before we go in, I don't know if Tataru told you, but my friend Nago, the messenger who came to the Rising Stones, is a member of this faction. So they know us, and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way, and don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. And with a sprinkle of demasking dust, all is laid bare. Nikki, stop making me want to get a cat. I need to focus on my other payments first, like my house and my car. Get a cat. Get a cat. Get a cat. Get a cat. Cats are great. I love them. That's why I have 3. Ride your cat to work.
I remember the old stories. how the breaker of worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow. Ralga's Reach, a holy place and a fitting home for the resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo. They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
Yeah, my third cat is Vivi. Her full name is Vivi Final Fantasy. Actually, thank you very much. She's a black cat. She doesn't hang out on stream at all. Because she doesn't like it. Unlike Twig and Marshy, who are okay with me talking to myself and also occasionally yelling. You have 2 black cats? Hell yeah. I love my black cat. She was the runt of her litter, so she's small. I mean, small-ish. She does enjoy food, so she's a little chonky. But every cat's chonky compared to Twig, so, you know. Conrad. My first animal I remember having was a black cat. Black cats are great. You'll forgive us our precautions, but we couldn't be sure who had crossed the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My mom ran him over? No! I hate that. I always get really nervous when my cats are around cars. Woo! Level 69, I have to stop playing this game. I'm kidding, obviously. But, pog, 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 pog. Pog, 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 pog. Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what it is. What it is you have to say. But let's not do this on our doorstep, eh? Come with me. Sure, 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 sure. Lovely place you've got here. A lot of, dust. It was his fault it was dark out. My mom got in the vehicle not seeing him and then jumped in front of the vehicle when she was moving. No. Kitty, no. I could do this. Good to know. And being a black cat was why she couldn't see him. Yeah, that's why I don't let Vivi out at night. Or really any of my cats. Hello? Whoa. The Vera have no love for the Imperials. Full glad are we to pledge our blades to the Resistance. Whoa. Whoa. Wicked. They're like serpenty. That's actually pretty fucking pog. Actually. The barber? Hello? Hello, is there a barber in here? Oh, you're a doctor. Hello? Do you cut hair? Can you play the snake people? No, you can't. You can't. Unfortunately. Look at this purple chocobo. Hell yeah. I mean, besides, Raven, you were already, diagnosed with pink-haired cat girl. It's too late. It's too late for you. There was some artwork on Reddit that had, Raven's actual name. And it was a pink-haired cat girl. So now she has to play as a pink-haired cat girl. I diagnose you with pink-haired cat girl. Materia melder. Merchant. It's contagious. It is. Although, I will say, you can pick any of the shades of pink that you want. Look at these serpenty ladies. That's freaking cool. Catgirl apocalypse. It's true. There are many of them. Now I want to be a pink-haired cat girl. Do it. Hell yeah. I attuned myself to all the things. I mean, I guess unless you've already used your free Fantasia.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Ralga's Reach, our humble headquarters.
Thank God it's voiced.
My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
I think I have one still. I mean, you get one for free. That's all I know.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades.
Why did I think he was gonna say Conrad Werner? Hold on. That's who I'm thinking of. Yep. From Mass Effect. My brain. I can only know one character with the same name.
Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalimo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
Help the blueberries all over my mustache. No, that's what you get for having a mustache. I mean, as my father says, it's the flavor saver.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Papalimo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves.
I don't want to look Amish, though.
There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monago told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rolgar it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
I'll die before I give up the beard. Fair enough. I mean, my dad shaves his beard all the time, but if he ever shaves his mustache, then everyone hates it. If he shaves it all off, we hate it. It just don't look right.
That is why we are here today, sir, to see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
I mean, he's done it before, and it just don't look right.
So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
Yeah. Ooh. Twig! Hi, my baby boy! Finally came downstairs. Hi, baby boy! So it would seem we find ourselves with a sure bit of free time. Forgive me. You're free to look around Rolger's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It'll give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Free to poke our noses wheresoever we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Well, I already know this place inside and out. I can show you around if you like, Extolda. Yeah, show me around, Lise. Great, let's get started. I'll bet you think the Resistance is mostly made up of Alamegan Highlanders like me, but the truth is that we don't even account for half. Is Fantasia a potion? A potion? I forget. What's it look like? I'll show you after I am done talking with Lise. We've got Hellsguard from all the way over by the spine in here, and plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nago. There's even some beastmen. Well, beast women, I suppose, like that one over there. She's an Ananta. Ananta. Yep, Ananta. They've been with us for a while now. Snake ladies. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest don't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting. Ananta make the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magics to twist metals and crystals into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work. But then, most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them, anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Ralgar, shall we? So, the Fantasia potion is this one. This one. Which also looks like there are other potions that look similar. Like this high elixir looks similar. But that's what it looks like. I'll just keep it in chat's saddlebag. Cause like, when would I ever want to not be a cat girl? I mean, hello? Why would I do that? Bing, bing. I didn't talk to the Chocobo Keep. Easy, never. Exactly! I mean, forever cat girl. So, I just hold on to the Fantasia. Why doesn't chat get to hang out around here? There's other chocobos just out and about, chillin'. Poor chat. Poor chat. You do not have one. Well, unfortunate. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The breaker of worlds who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Eda used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th astral era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign, and lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky, and led the way to these mountains of Gir Albania. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast, hells open, heavens weep, for no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. That last part was inscribed on this stone by a monk of the Fist of Rhalgr. Eda explained it to me. A day will come bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. Hi, Twig! Hi, baby boy! I don't know if it's that storm of blood. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led to this point, will see us through in the end. Ah, sorry, that was all a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. Oh, bitrate? Bitrate? Hello? Hello? Bitrate? Oh no. Did the internet go down? Oh no. Lag? Hello? Internet? Hold on, hold on. Checking, checking, checking. It's at 0. Hello? Twig clicked on something he didn't. Oh, baby boy. Hello? Oh, I'm definitely being disconnected. Hello? Hello? Yep, I got disconnected. Whoops. Whoopsie. Oh, nope, it's going down again, huh? Rip. Let me play the game. Did Twig do it? No, it's the internet. I'm checking it right now. It says I've got it. %117% of planned speed. Okay, but what about the up? My upload is at 8, which is... meh. Obviously the cat gods are saying you need to pay less attention to the game and more to cats. True. He prayed for best stat. Well, let me try a game. Let me play, let me play, let me play. Whoa, Twig, you scared the bejesus out of me. Hi, baby boy. I swear he does it on purpose. He could just jump into the chair straight away, no problem. But no, he has to jump onto the back of my chair to scare the bejesus out of me. Yes. Yes, my baby boy. Yes. Yes, my baby boy. Also, sometimes if you get disconnected, you have to relaunch the game to get it to connect. Well, don't worry, the game closed itself on me. So I did restart it. Let's see if it'll let me on? Question mark? Please. Ooh. That's fun. That's fun. 2002 error. I think your net is not stable. It seems like it's evened out again. Final Fantasy, let me play. I know it's summer. It should be fine. The error 2002 message pops up if the game's login server is dealing with high amounts of players, or if the player amount in a single login queue for a specified data sails past 17,000 players. Is everybody online right now? Shouldn't be. I mean, it's not even peak hours. It's Thursday. Okay. Okay. Let me on. Let me in. Let me in. It's true, mainly degenerates like me play at night. I mean, me too, I'm here. The only time I'm allowed to get on during the daytime hours is on the weekend. Because I'm either asleep or working during the week. To be fair, it's midday for me. Well. No, 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 no. No, no. Go to my FC. Okay. Do we have to go through this whole thing again? We do. I'm not gonna read it again. I'm not gonna read it again. I already read it. I already read it. Okay. Can I? Oh, hell yeah. Splash? I am a cat in the water. Whee! This is the infirmary. As you can probably tell, here's where the resistance healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. By the way, did you do the event yet? I did! As you can see in the bottom left, I put the glam on and went to my FC house and stood in the fire pit. It seemed appropriate. No matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. Nice hee hee. But then I put on my regular glam, with some slight additions. We should go. I'll show you the Aetheryte Plaza next. Like the bracelets, and then the headband. Because when I swapped glams, those parts also swapped. Which I was okay with. It looks pretty cute, actually. So, it got to stay. Hello, snaky ladies. But yeah, I took some screenshots having fun with the new glam. I did put them on the Discord in the Final Fantasy channel. I had my fun and then I swapped back to this one because I wanted to do MSQ. When you've seen one Aetheryte, you see them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades to when the Fist of Rhalgr was still here. It may look a little different, but it works just as well as any other. I'll show you where the Sutlers are next, but don't forget to attune to the Aetheryte before we go. I already did! I already did. I attuned to all of them. This is weird. My tummy keeps having random pains in it for a few moments, but like my finger on my one hand hurts when the tummy has the pain. Huh. Interesting. Arms, armor, potions, you name it, these folks have got it. The Resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything, or you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alfino and Alice are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on? Savage Might Materia. Probably a nerve issue. Could be. Come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants? They're a bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out... Posture check. My posture is fixed. Twig's posture is cat. And weird. He has kitty posture, which is okay for him because he's a cat. Hi, Twig. Yeah, how my baby boy. Yes, my baby boy. Yes. Cat posture equals pretzel. True. Huh, baby boy. Yeah, he can get away with it. He's flexible. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, aye, and I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Cat posture equals anything, also true. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. We finished discussing your proposal and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I've sent someone to fetch Y'shtola and Kryl, so if you'd like to follow me. Quest accepted. Oh yeah, by the way, I did the Moonfire Fair event, like, right away. And by right away, I mean when the notice came up. Holy shit. There were so many people! I could barely get to all of the quest markers and stuff. But it was a lot of fun watching people jump. I went the bomb route, just in case you're wondering. Because jumping puzzles are my enemy.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus. I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Of course.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage.
What? Fuck. No! Please. Please. Why happen? Why? Why happen? What is this one? This one is weak internet. Well. Well. Well then. Okay. That's fun. I wasn't having any problems. And now suddenly, I'm have problems. Rip. Rip! Well, I guess I'll just have to end the stream here. Unfortunately. I might just have to re-download the game, maybe. We'll see. But it took forever to download the first time, so I can only imagine it'll take forever again. We'll see. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me while it was working. Hopefully I can get it working again. And hopefully it's not a big issue. Because I just want to play this game all the time. But yeah, I'm gonna go and I guess uninstall and reinstall it, which will probably take forever. But I guess we'll get back to it when we get back to it. Okay? Bye bye!